Such an R&B bop. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are just tuning in, we just played Twice's 1 to 10, Limousine by Jay Park, and Light Me Up by Red Velvet. So I already did an AOA story, admittedly, but I wanted to talk about this one too, because it seems as though AOA might be having some trouble. So here's some backstory before I get into the topic at hand. So back in 2016, a few days before coming back with their song Good Luck, AOA got into a bit of a scandal when members Seolhyun and Jimin failed to recognize a Korean historical figure during a game on a variety show. Now the issue really blew up, and many believe that controversy took a huge toll on the success of their Good Luck comeback, and they actually ended up wrapping up promotions for that comeback early. Then later that summer, it was revealed that Ace member of AOA, Seolhyun, was dating rapper Zico, and even though realistically dating shouldn't be a scandal, you know how those clingy fans get. So that added to kind of like the pandemonium that the group was already undergoing. So the rest of the year, they kind of laid low, didn't do any more comebacks, and left many people curious that since they got into that controversy and they only had one comeback in 2016 and it was more or less affected by said controversy, what would happen when AOA made a comeback? So I was really curious about it too, I have to admit, and it was really interesting when it was revealed that they would be making a double title comeback with two songs, Excuse Me and Bing Bang, because that's really hard to pull off, honestly, to come back with two title tracks and have both of them be very successful. Usually when it comes to, you know, what the work that your fandom puts in, they have to choose to focus their efforts on one song or the other. And so I was really wondering, with the scandal and with the fact that they have two songs now, would they be able to pull off a successful comeback? Well, unfortunately, no. The two title tracks, Excuse Me and Bing Bing, debuted on the Melon Digital charts at 33 and 46 respectively, and both tracks have even fell out of the top 100 since their release. So now many AOA fans, and probably AOA themselves, are wondering if this scandal really has solidified the end of AOA. Now, of course, this is just one comeback, but at the same time, since their hit miniskirt in 2013, AOA has never seen a drastic dip in interest in their song like this. Now, I saw a lot of people kind of brainstorming what factors may have led to the poor charting performance of their songs thus far. I saw one that was pretty interesting. Their comeback was on New Year's Day, and of course, New Year's and that whole Christmas time, holiday season is when many people are focused, you know, with spending time with their families and things like that, so they don't really have time to be worrying about a girl group's release. Others brought up the fact that it very much seems like we're getting a shift in generations when it comes to girl groups. These third generation girl groups like G-Friend, Mamamoo, Red Velvet, Twice seem to be really getting popular, and it might be at these second generation girl groups like 2NE1, 4 Minute, Secret's expense. Just looking back in 2016, it seems like girl groups who debuted 2014 or later had all the success and attention this year. I mean, in one of the videos I uploaded to my YouTube channel discussing the end of the year award shows and music festivals for 2016, I noticed that most of the groups there were like 2014 or younger. It just seems like all the older generation girl groups got really overshadowed. And AOA debuting in 2012, they like kind of just make that second generation group. But overall, I just think it's kind of scary because, you know, if this is the start of quote-unquote AOA's downfall, the fact that it's happening so suddenly and all it took was one mistake to jumpstart it just shows you how scary fame is, because it's so fickle. I mean, 1 minute, you know, they were slaying, they were killing it with Heart Attack, and next thing you know, they're struggling just to chart in the top 10. Like, that used to be easy peasy for them. But then again, it's only been the first couple days of charting. You never know, it might get trendy, it might start climbing the charts once they start promoting it. So I'm just gonna hold off on completely counting them out just yet. So let's get back into the music. Here's Mamamoo with Moderato.